Katerina Cryvolap, and welcome to my online workshop. I'm so happy to see everyone, and today I have a special guest. Her name is Nelia. She is my beloved friend, and also she is my partner in Cryvolap Academy. So,
Hi guys, welcome to this workshop. I hope it will be much fun for everyone.
okay, so I will start with, I will tell you the program of workshop, what we are going to do, and why I have a guest today. First, I will show you how to organize your workplace, what materials we will use today, what paint, what brushes, and etc. Then we will practice on paper, and after we practice with elements, we apply these elements to canvas, and in the end, I hope everyone will get this beautiful painting. Nelia also will paint with me. I want you to, okay, I think it will be more interactive. I think it will be more fun, and also you will see what kind of result you can get.
Yeah, I will go and get ready for the workshop. See you guys soon.
Yes. Okay. Okay, what we are going to need today. First of all, I would like to ask you to be active, and if you have any questions, please let me know. We have a chat, and I can reply immediately. 1 second, I will close. I don't see anything. Today we have so people around the world from different countries. I know they sign up around 500 people. I don't know how many will join, but still we are waiting for people from many different countries. Okay, so what we are going to need? You will need paper for practice. You will need canvas where we will paint. If you don't have canvas, it's okay. You can paint on paper, but preferably if you have square shape paper, because as you can see, we have composition in square, so it will be nice to have something same shape. We will use today two kind of brushes. We will use round brush and cat brushes. Round brush I will use size 5. It can be brush from squirrel or synthetic. And cat brush, it's unique tool in Petrikivka art. I highly recommend to have one if you don't have yet. If you join me for the first time, and if you don't have cat brush, it's also not big deal today, because you can replace it with any round brush, but this brush should be really small size, like 1 or 2 preferable, and with really sharp tip. In this case, it can replace cat brush. Also, we will need pencil for sketch. I don't know if everyone receive sketch in advance. If not, it's also not a problem at all. We will do it together. Then I will use also dotting tools. These dotting tools you can find in any art store. If you don't have this tool, you can replace this with any bamboo stick, or even with opposite side of the brush. Also, we will paint today berries. We call it kalina in Ukraine. And usually I use two kind of tools for this. I use cat and swab, or this dotting tool, but with foam at the end. So depends what you have. You can use any of this. And of course you need jar of water, and I use plate to mix paint and paint itself. I use acrylic. We need just 4 colors today. We need red, yellow, green, and black. I used several brands. Today I will use Craft Smart and Liquitech, but it's Liquitech Fluid, so it's easy to paint with this. Also, you can, what I can suggest, if you're from Canada or US, you can find in Michael's paint like Deca Art, also Americana. All these brands will work fine for Petrikivka. And few more tips, what you should have. Usually I have wipes and baby wipes. Sorry, tissue and baby wipes. Just if something goes wrong, you can easily erase it from canvas with baby wipes. Okay, if you are ready, let me know and we can start. From Netherlands, from New York, people from Kiev, Winnipeg, India. Okay. Let's begin with sketch, and then I will tell you what we're gonna do next. Hope it visible. Okay, as you can see, we have like a circle, but not completely circle, it's like a crescent. So first we draw this line. I will do it as bright as possible, but you don't have to do it. In your case, the line should be really almost invisible because it will be hard to erase after. So, just okay. So I have this shape of crescent. Next step, I have to find the place for the main flower. Main flower, as you see, almost in the corner. So we draw just a circle on this line, like this. Okay. First, I just show you where to put all elements, and then, if you need, we will detailize a little bit. So the circle for the main flower. In the bottom part of our branch, we see 3 more flowers. So we put one here, just like a circle or slightly oval circle. One under the line and one here. Okay, like this. Between these flowers, we will add berries. For berries, I'll just draw the curved line. So 1, 2, and the last should be here. Okay. Next, we will do sketch on top. First we do, again, we should have 4 more flowers. One slightly bigger from this side, another one more here, and 3 slightly smaller to the top. Okay, here I will add, maybe it should be slightly bigger. Okay, here I will add Kalina at this place, and also here and at the end. So you should have approximately the same sketch. I will tell you on what you should pay attention. If you can see, this button flower slightly bigger than flower on the top. So in all Petrikivka composition, usually at the bottom of the branch, flowers slightly bigger, and to the top, size of flowers became smaller. So just have it in mind. Okay, if the sketch is ready, you can slightly detailize it if you need it. What exactly I can suggest? I can suggest to put center of the flower. Yes, and in our flower we have 5 petals. So let's place it. Or it can be actually it can be 6, so it's here, it's up to you. Okay, petals for flowers. Also, I know that many of my students struggle with direction of this how to connect all elements, so you can do it in advance, just approximately. So just attach all flowers to the stem, and also place lines to Kalina, to berries. Okay, how do you erase the pencil mark after the painting is done? I'm trying to do it not visible at all, but in my case I need to make it bright. I want you to see my sketch, that's why. But you, if possible, make them as thinnest as possible, and you can erase them after when the paint will be dry completely. So better in Nelly also show, yes, you're ready. Okay, if we are ready, let's go for the next step. Next step, let's prepare paint. We will use, first we will use just round brush, and we will use yellow and red color. I gave Nelly pink instead of red, just to show slightly difference, how it can look differently. Acrylic paint should be liquid for Petrikivka art. In this case, it will be easy to paint, and you will enjoy the process more. And one more secret: that when you use 2 colors, like I will do now, today the main color will be yellow, and additional color will be red, yes, or pink. And the second color should be slightly more liquid than the first one. In this case, it will be easy to paint, and you will have better strokes, more beautiful. If your paint not liquid enough, you need just add water. So prepare your paint. Okay, so first I dip my brush into water, and then into yellow color. And only tip in red, like this. And all our flowers today will consist in just 2 strokes. One straight stroke, I will show you what I do, and one curve. I will show you more closely how to do this. So you just, I hope it's visible, you just gently touch the paper. You can pull just maybe 1 millimeter and then press the whole brush to the paper and pull it. When you detach your brush, try to make stroke more thin in the end. And second stroke, you start again straight and then curve your brush. At the same time pull, and approximately when you think will be the center of the stroke, you should slightly detached again and make stroke slimmer. Okay, and now let's combine these two strokes and let's create flowers. These flowers, this one, we call onion flowers. It's the main flower in Petrikivka art. It's one of symbol of prosperity, of health, of all beautiful things. So as you see, traditional onion flower consists with 5 petals. But we have here an option with 3 petals because it's smaller flowers, and with 5. So we'll start show you how to do with 3 strokes and then with 5 strokes. So first we draw again same stroke, not too long, yes. And now let's do the same from this side, but try to do it pretty close to each other, maybe half a centimeter between the strokes. Okay, now you have this shape, and the central stroke should be just straight stroke, and it should be shorter than these 2 previous ones, like this. It can be tricky for the first time, so if you need, you can help you with sketch to draw small circle and then to help understand where the stroke should be. So 2 from both sides and 1 in the center, yes. And let's repeat one more time. And 1 stroke, second stroke, and 1 in the middle. How's it going?
I do struggle.
No, I see nice flowers. It's not true. Okay, let's do same flower, but this time we will make it with 5 petals. So basically we need to have a slightly bigger shape, yes. You can again help yourself with sketch if it's needed. If you feel confident, you don't need to do this. I use brush number 5 right now. But again, depends on brand and squirrel or synthetic the brush. So it can be 4 or 6 also. So again, we start with long strokes. As you can see, all petals should end in one point here. Okay, next level of strokes. As you can see, this petal can overlap previous one a little bit, yes. And as you can see, next row with strokes shorter and smaller. So again, we start second stroke and we overlap previous one. and we have room for the last straight stroke here. Again, it should be shorter than previous. Okay, that's all. Okay. Okay, I will do one more time, and then we will do the round flower. Okay, and the last. Amount of petals can vary actually, because it depends how big flowers you need. It depends what kind of brush do you have. So if you have more room, you can add even one more row with petals. If you don't have room, you can do just 3 petals flower. So it's up to you here. Be creative at this point. Okay, for the round flower, I will show you the difference. Actually, it's the same onion flower petals, but here we just we don't really curve the petals. I will show you just one part, and then we will go to canvas and we will repeat, and I will explain more. So what I mean we need same kind of 3 petals flower, but this time I need more. I forgot to tell you, each time if you want to have nice transition color in your stroke, you should dip each time to the second color with each stroke. So here we do the same stroke, but as you can see, we don't curve it too much, because we don't need to meet all strokes in one point here. Here you will have the center of the flower, yeah? And same with second stroke. And the last here. Okay, so you see almost the same element, just different ending of the element. Okay, let's go to the canvas, and I will tell you where we will start and what we will do. Nelia, are you ready?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Just
Okay.
still practicing. You can check the chat if people
Okay.
struggle as well. I don't want to be alone.
I hope no one struggled. Yes. Oh, hi from Calgary, yes. Hi, my name.
Okay, canvas is ready.
Canvas is ready. Okay, so we will start. First of all, you should have a clean brush for the beginning at least, and because we will cover center of the main flower with yellow paint. So be careful, and your brush should be clean for this moment. Or you can change and take a second brush if you have one. I will add a little bit of paint. It's hard to find the right amount of paint on the brush. It will come with with practice, actually, yes. But from my side, how I my tips. I usually use a lot of paint as the main color. In this case, it's yellow. So as you can see, I also dip really a lot of paint, and then just a little bit of second color. Okay, so let's start. So you need just yellow color for the center. So as you see, it's the easiest part.
I almost succeeded.
No, we don't use cat brush right now at all. We use cat brush just for small details, and first we will practice. So now we just we will paint just big elements with the round brush, and only after we will go to the cat brush and we will decorate our painting with small details. Is the watering one? I think second color is the watering. Yes, it should be more liquid, second color, yeah, definitely. It will be easier, at least this way. Okay, so I will start with petals on the main flower. I want to show Nelly more. Okay, it doesn't matter where you will start, from which petal. And just remember that you have to start with side strokes, and then you will add the last one. Okay, next stroke. So again, it should be a lot of paint on your brush. As you see, my paint and my brush covered it with yellow completely, and only then I dip into red like this. So you see, amount of red paint, it's really small. Okay, one stroke. You can rotate your canvas or paper as much as you want. Find position which will work better for you. Okay, and the last petal.
The last, I'm on the fourth.
Okay, we'll wait. Okay.
I'm planning to sell it, so I have to work hard.
Okay, nice goal.
This is what I have.
Okay, beautiful.
Not that bad, and as I expected. Okay, let me move it down.
Okay, so now we can move on to the other flowers. At this point, actually, it doesn't matter where we will begin. We can begin from the top and with small flowers, or we can begin from the bottom, from the biggest flowers. So I will start with top and with the bottom, and then we will go to the top. Just remind you that the lowest flower should be slightly bigger or minimum the same size but not smaller than flowers on the top. So ideally you should have 5 petals flowers here. This flower actually looks pretty easy, but I know that it's one of the most complicated flowers, and I know that you should practice a little bit to have nice result. So if you need more practice, you can find free videos on my YouTube channel, or I send a link to on Facebook group. I hope you join this group. And also, if you need, we have actually we created with Nelia this guide for just for onion flowers. So if you need to practice, you have a lot of options how to do this. Okay, next. Again, here I will have 5 petals. I can get the nice tip on my petals. Okay, to have nice, nice tip on petals depends on several things. First of all, of course, brush. It's really important. Your brush should have a sharp tip. Second, it's like my suggestion. If you want to have this really sharp tip, first, when you touch just canvas or paper, when you touch, you slightly pull a little bit straight, just maybe 1 or 2 millimeters, just with tip of the brush, and only then press the whole brush. Okay, next flowers. Okay, let's move on to the top flowers. First 2 flowers can be the same size or slightly smaller, but don't forget that the last 3 flowers should be just 3 petals flowers. So 2 flowers with 5 petals and 3 with 3 petals. I use right now a brand Monet, size number 5. It's Ukrainian brand, but if you need, I can send some replacement what you can find if you are in Canada or in USA. I can send in the Facebook group other brands, which is also really nice.
Look at me, I'm ahead of you.
You're ahead?
Just got too inspired, you know?
Okay, I talk too much.
There was one question regarding how do you know if you have enough of the first color, how you can just dip in the second one each time?
Um, I think you will feel, actually, you will see the difference if you don't dip. Um, and like I said, first paint should be really a lot on the brush, and just a small amount of second brush should be the second color. Okay, let's move on to the smallest. Don't forget that here we have just 3 strokes. How to decide the center of the smaller flowers? My suggestion, if you do it for the first time, do more detailized sketch, so you can help yourself with if you draw the petals. Nelly, are you done?
Not with the painting. Still have 2 more.
I was worried already.
Competition is real now, right?
Okay. I'm done with my flowers.
Just another minute.
Thank you. Thank you, Gerardo. Next step, we will paint leaves. For the leaves, we will need just 2 colors again. Just main colors will be yellow, and second additional colors will be green. I will show you. This leaves is the simple leaves in Petrikivka. You just used again one stroke technique. Actually, almost the same like we do for all our flowers. But again, I will show you on paper first, and then we will go to canvas. I highly recommend clean your brush really well, or take a new one. And if your paint, like mine, already pretty dirty, I mean yellow one, also suggest to prepare new, clean yellow. About cat brush. Cat brush is really unique tool, and I will explain a little bit later about it when we will practice with it. But you can find cat brush. Okay, cat brush, it's a handmade brush. So you can buy it on my website if you want. You can find it on Etsy, like an option. Or if you are from Ukraine, you can order from Petrikivka artist in Ukraine. And the best option, you can make it by yourself. For this you need just a little bit of cat fur, and that's all. And if you don't know how to do this, again, we have this practice guide with cat brush, and we also include instruction how to do this by yourself. So there are a lot of options. Okay. Nelly, are you ready with green and yellow?
Yes,
okay.
I am. I'm
okay.
a nice student.
Okay, my nice student. Okay, again, first water, and then the main color will be yellow. And just a little bit of green to the top. And our leaves, okay, I will draw the line. it's not necessary. I just want you to imagine our picture. Okay, so leaves should look like this. As you can see, just straight. Okay, it's not straight, just a little bit we curve this stroke and pull it a little bit longer than usually. In this case, we will have this needed result, yes. And we apply where we have room for this. You know, here actually two options. Now we can paint the leaves, or we can do first berries, kalina, and then draw the leaves. And my suggestion for, okay, usually I would go first with leaves and then with kalina. But if you don't know, if you never try kalina, I mean these berries, let's start first with berries. Again, I will show you first on the paper, then we go to the canvas, and then we add leaves. Idea behind this, because you will know after berries how much room exactly left for the leaves, because we can apply it more leaves or less leaves, depends how much room left. So for berries, Nelly, you know, I want you to use this tool and to show
Thank you.
more fancy stuff.
More fancy.
Yes, more fancy option, and I will use just cotton swab because I also want you to understand how to do this. Okay, berries we will use just red color. So we dip in red and then just press this cotton swab and make dots in this shape, like a curve line. One line and second line slightly shorter, as you see. So that's all. Actually, that's the whole berries. Nelly will have larger berries.
It's so satisfying.
Yes, it's
not perfect, but satisfying. We'll try
okay.
one more time.
Yes. Okay, you can try, and I will do it already on canvas. My suggestion to take each time, if you use cotton swab, you should use each time a new cotton swab because it's ruined so quickly. So if you want to have a nice clean berries, just use each time new one. Okay, we have these lines for berries. I will start from the top and then we will go. So as you can see, berries should be pretty close to each other, yes, but don't overlap them. And second row, like this. Okay, I hope it's visible. Покажіть ще раз, як ви набираєте фарбу на пензлик, ви не миєте пензлик. Якщо ви будете використовувати цей колір, то можна не мити так. Я покажу одразу після калини. Okay, let's finish 3 more berries. And the last one. Okay, I'm done with berries. Nela,
Me
what
too,
about
me
you?
too.
Okay,
I
great.
even washed this perfect thing.
You can leave it into water,
In a
please.
jar?
Yes. Okay, now we will do actually leaves. Okay. Again, I will show you how I load the paint on my brush. You will need, yes, now I took actually a new brush, clean brush, or you can clean if you have just one brush, you're supposed to clean really well because you don't need to have any leftovers from previous colors. Okay, so as you see, we have brush with a lot of paint on it. And then just we dip in green color. Okay. Now, if you feel confident, you can just add leaves wherever you feel room. At this point, at this stage, everyone will have slightly different pattern because I know from my practice already that everyone has different space between elements. Or you can help yourself with a pencil again and just to add leaves where you think it's necessary. So for example, I will add leaves here at the beginning, then I will add definitely one here and one here, where, as you see, where I have room for this. Also I will add one leaf close to the main flowers, actually not one, sorry, two leaves, one from this side. Here I also have room for leaves. I don't know if it's, I hope it's visible for you. How to do the bigger. Sure, I will tell you a little bit later. Okay, and then we will add leaves here. If I forget, please remind me all your questions and I will answer a little bit later. Okay, then also leaves here. And if you had room, you can add here leaves, but it's not, actually, I don't know, maybe one more here, like this. So at this stage, be creative and feel free to add leaves where you think it's necessary. But the idea, you have to fill all our composition with elements. So, and the more biggest elements you have, the less space for small details. So just keep it in mind. Okay, so let's begin. I will start from the bottom. Okay, you see, maybe it's too yellow. If you need more green color, green leaves, just add a little bit more green. And if you don't like, for example, okay, now I don't really like because it's too yellow leaf, you can, while it's still wet, you can fix it, just overlap second stroke on the top. It's not ideal, you're not supposed to do this, but if you really don't like, you can erase or you can fix it like I did. Okay, next. Yes, I still use round brush number 5. Nelly, how are you doing?
I am doing great.
Great.
I want you to be proud of me, but I make messy mess, so just bear with me. One day I will succeed.
It's
I
not true,
promise.
you are doing good. I will be proud. Yes, you have to show me your paintings at the end. If possible, please send me to Facebook group or tag me on Instagram. Yes, and I will check everyone paintings. Okay, here I will add also leaves, but I will try to make them slightly smaller because yes, on the top all elements should be smaller than usual. Okay, at this stage, if you see some gaps, you can also add more leaves. In my picture, I see that I have room here, so I will add one more leaf between flowers and Kalina. Maybe one more. Okay. I will wait for Nelia, and next step will be cat brush. We will do all small elements. For small elements, we will use green color, or we can mix green with yellow a little bit. And also we will highlight all elements with black color with cat brush. Here actually I have, it's really doesn't matter where we will start, from highlighting or from small details, but I prefer to highlight elements to connect each other and only then add small details. I will show you on our practice page, on our practice paper, how to highlight flowers and leaves. And then I will show you how to do elements with cat brush, and then we will go to canvas and highlight elements and then add small details. Дякую дуже. Okay, so let's prepare a black paint. One really important tip for cat brush: the paint should be even more liquid than when you use round brush. I think I'm run out from black. Can you pass me?
Yeah, sure.
Something happened. Okay. Just in case if you need it. Okay. Please tell me how many people doesn't have cat brush, and if you need, I can show you how to replace it with another brush. Okay, with cat brush, first again you need water, and then we'll use another one right now. Okay. And then paint. My paint initially fluid, so it's easy to paint, but if yours not fluid, add more water. Okay, how we highlight, okay, I don't have a cat brush, okay, I will show you. So for this details, you can replace a cat brush with any small brush. It's not actually even necessary to have a cat brush at this stage. For highlighting, you start approximately from the middle of the petal, from the center, and go to the center. Remember, everything should end in one point, should meet, all lines should meet in one point. Then I highlight, draw the line between petals, and one more. So as you see, first we draw lines between petals, so we highlight just petals. And then you can add shorter and actually with different lengths lines between. You see? Looks beautiful. Okay, we will do the same with our main flower. So here, same idea. You start lines approximately from the center of the petals, and then add more so here in the best scenario you shouldn't leave any white space between flowers and yellow part. So even if it looks a lot of black to you, don't worry, because after we can cover with small details with dots. And you done?
Yes, yes, done.
Okay, and okay, and next we should highlight also our leaves. For leaves, same idea. We put longer lines like this, and then we will add few more between. Okay. Just black color we use right now. Okay. Next, I will show you strokes with cat brush, and then we will go to canvas. First, I will use a real cat brush, and then I will show you same elements with a round brush, how you can replace it. Okay, again, just black color right now. The main stroke, we call it teardrop. We just gently touch paper with tip and then press. As you can see, you will have this teardrop shape or seeds shade. And let's continue the whole row. So as you can see, the beginning of the stroke should be really sharp. I know that everyone, because it's handmade brush, shape can slightly vary, so everyone will have slightly different size and slightly different shape, so what is completely normal. Okay, next.
I made the wrong direction. They are horizontal instead of vertical.
Be careful with your canvas, Nelly.
Yeah.
You can put it here.
So just for those who do not understand the direction, just please be very, very patient.
Okay, next element, we will do the same stroke, but this time we should curve it, because obviously we don't use straight strokes too much in the future. We will use mostly curved strokes. So we start straight again, and then we curve our brush. Let's do it one stroke in one direction, second stroke to another direction, like this. Okay, and again, let's continue the whole row. Okay. Next, let's do the same strokes, but this time let's try different sizes, because also we will use different sizes of the stroke. So let's do one big stroke and then add a smaller one behind, like this. If you need to paint smaller stroke, actually I can show you even maybe closer, like this. 1 second. Or I will show you on straight and then curve, same. If you need small stroke, you use just 1 second where it's visible, okay, just partially your brush. You see, you don't press the whole size. In this case you will have smaller size of strokes. Yes, same with if you need curve stroke, you use just partially your brush. Okay, so next let's continue this row with 2 different sizes. I know that many students join me who already know how to do this, but still it's always good to have extra practice. So don't miss this chance. I will show the same strokes with round brush. I will tell you honestly, I don't paint with round brush small details, but I know some Petrikivka artists even who don't use cat brush, so it's possible to replace it with other brush. Just a question of practice. So again, just straight, just start straight and do this. As you can see, it's not perfect because I told you honestly, it's not what I'm doing usually. I will maybe replace it with different, because also it depends on how thin you brush. Okay, let's try again. Oh, this one better. So as you can see, you will see the difference, but it's possible to replace, at least for the first time. And let's do this, let's curve it. Okay, next. Now let's do from these strokes, let's do a small leaf. For the leaf, I will show you 2 options. But first we have to draw the line and then we will add strokes to it. So for the line, because we need, it's a lot of water. So as you see, I also...
You also make mess?
Yes.
Now you do not feel bad.
Yes, you can feel good. Okay, so for the line, because we need really tiny line, we use just the tip of our brush. And again, paint should be really liquid for this. I will draw several lines because we will need them. Okay. Now what we are going to do, we will add strokes just from one side. We start with bigger stroke and then we will add strokes slightly smaller and reduce size to the top, like this. I use black color right now, And it shows how you're loading the colors to your brush. I use just the black one right now, so it's nothing nothing special. I mean, to loading. Just you should have a lot of paint on your brush, but at the same time, your tip should be thin. So remove all extra paint from your brush, from the tip of your brush. In this case, you will have nice sharp beginning of the stroke. Okay, let's do the same from this side. Okay, and a few more. As you can see, for cat brush, you can load paint just once and then continue the whole element. Yes, it's not necessary to add paint on your brush each stroke at least. Okay, now let's do same element, but this time we will add strokes from both sides of the line. So again, I start with the line.
Line is a real struggle.
Show me.
So you see this line is a struggle.
Just one, but I see previous two and it looks nice. So.
Okay, we'll keep practicing.
Okay, and now I add, okay, so it wasn't visible too much. Okay, now I will add strokes from this side, another side. Okay, let's do a few more. And the last one, and then we will go to canvas. Okay. If you're ready, and if your paint already dry, we can start contour elements, then we will connect it to each other, and then we will apply these small elements. Right. Okay, so let's start from the top and we will go down. Okay, now we need to highlight. Okay, now we will highlight just the flowers with black color, because for leaves we will add a little bit of green and it won't be so dark. So remember, we start with highlighting just strokes, yes, like this, and then we will add details, lines between. Так, як ви виправляєте випадкові клякси? Таке ж трапляється, завжди трапляється. Тому, sorry, I will answer in Ukrainian and then we'll continue. Якщо таке трапляється, я насправді дуже часто використовую дитячі серветки, і вони виправляють на холсті. Це дуже легко стерти одразу, якщо фарба ще не висохла. Якщо вже трапилось, що висохла, то треба тут мати творчий підхід і знати, як можна це виправити. Okay, I will continue to highlight our flowers. With these lines, you can also, it's like one more tool. If something is not perfect, you can cover with these lines. Because I know that at the beginning, many of my students struggle with the ending of the onion flower, and sometimes it doesn't look nice. So these lines usually helps to cover it. Okay, now I will highlight the main flower. Remember that you should cover with black color right now, with black paint, all white spots. Contouring of the flowers is a real struggle. Yes, I know. And it's, in my opinion, it's a boring part in Petrikivka art, because it's nothing new and it's all the same movement, but all these small details actually bring beauty to Petrikivka art. So be patient and try as hard as you can. Okay, 3 more flowers, and then I will add, I will use different color. I will explain later why. Okay.
Wait, not okay.
How many left?
Just one.
Just one.
In my case.
Okay. I will tell you what we will do next. Next, we should highlight leaves and to connect all elements to each other, to the main line, yes? And for this, I will use, I need actually green color, but I don't want to use the same shade of green which we use already. I want to add to my green color, I will add just a little bit of, actually opposite. I will don't clean my black brush and I will mix it with green color. In this case, it will be darker shade and I will use it. Because I don't want to have black line and I don't want to have light green light. So I will mix these colors. Okay. Ready?
Almost. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I know for round brush it's really hard to do for tiny lines. I highly suggest in the future, of course, to have cat brush. Okay, so we can start again from the top, and I will show you how we will connect Kalina berries to the stem, and then we will highlight leaves and also connect to the main stem. For Kalina, actually maybe even better, I will show you first on the paper. I will draw, okay, imagine that it will be a stem, and I should connect to the stem each berries, like this. Okay, that's all. So let's do the same on canvas. Okay, I will help myself with line to understand where it's supposed to connect. And then I will draw the lines between the stem and the berries. Okay. At the same time, okay, I'm going down with all elements, and I will connect and highlight the leaves. So. Now we can connect also onion flowers to the main stem. And remember, with leaves I start with 2 long lines and then add shorter. Okay. I will connect berries to the stem. Don't forget to add water if it's needed. I'm using not black right now, I'm using really dark green. Can we make a brush? If not, how to use small round brush to have similar strokes? You can make cat brush from cat fur. You can also, I will repeat, you can also buy, depends where you are, where you're located, but you can buy on my website, you can buy on Etsy. If you're in Ukraine, you can buy from any Petrikivka artist's brush, or you can make it by yourself. If you need instruction, if you need manual, you can find it in my in our cat guide brush. We put it the description to this there. Who was your teacher in Petrikivka? Okay, my teacher, actually my mom was a teacher of art, and she also had Petrikivka like a course when I was a kid, but I didn't join and I didn't like it at all, honestly. But my older sister, it was her hobby for a long time, and she taught me. Okay, I will continue, I will finish this, and let me know if I should wait for you, if you need more time for highlighting. Nelly, how are you doing?
Doing good. Making mess.
Beautiful mess.
Everything is planned. You know, all that mess was planned. Okay.
Okay. I think I'm done with connecting all elements. How do you? How do you not get paint everywhere? Nele. Answer the question.
I do. I just, move the canvas the way that you do not see it, but it's here and here and here and on my nails and on my fingers and even on my sleeves, so it's everywhere.
You can always help yourself with baby wipes, like I suggested in the beginning. Okay, now we need to add small details. You can use for small details just clean, green, or you can mix green with yellow. So it's up to you. Actually, at this example, I mix yellow with green, but now I will use just green color because I want to make it as simple as possible. I need clean, I need fresh green color because my already mix it with black. Nelly, will you use yellow or use just green?
I will save paint, so I will use green with yellow.
Okay, nice. Nice approach. Okay, now I know that everyone again has different picture at this stage. So our goal to fill all gaps with small details. But of course, everyone will have in different places these gaps. But the whole idea is just to go around our steam and just add everywhere where you have room for these small strokes. You can add, I can show you what you can add. As you can see, when you don't have enough room, you can add just single strokes. If you have a little bit more room, you can add a leaf with just strokes from one side, like I did here. Or if you have a lot of room and you feel confident, you can add the whole leaf with both strokes from both sides. The trick for nice when you mix two colors, I'm talking right now just about round brush. The main trick is to have a lot of paint, a lot of main color on your brush and just a small amount of second color on your tip. Let's show a few small details with green and yellow color mix. Sure, I can actually, yes, I wanted to do it more simple, but of course we can mix yellow and it's not a big deal. Okay, when we use cat brush and we want to have, we want to use two colors, usually what I'm doing, I use like a main color, more light color, in this case is yellow, yes, and then just dip my tip in green color, like this. In this case, you will have this, I don't know if it's visible, okay, yes, it's visible. You will have this more interesting result in the end. So you see, you will see, I will show you more closely, you will have green and yellow at the same time. Okay, I'm going to canvas. So again, at this stage, be creative, apply the small details everywhere. Oh, I missed one berry. Oh, 1 second. I will fix it and then I will go to... Okay, now I'm ready for small details. It doesn't matter again where you will start from the bottom or from the top. I will start from the bottom and go to the top. So here I will add leaves because I have room for this, but just when one side strokes. From this side I don't have too much room, so I will add just single strokes like this. Here I will add again just single strokes because I don't have too much room. I don't like empty spaces, but again, it's up to you. You can stop when you want. It's just my way of painting. I like really a lot of details. That's why I'm also it's sometimes even hard to stop myself. But you again, it's up to you. You can add or as much as you want. So as you see, close to the stem I don't have enough room, so I add just single strokes everywhere. I will add here a small leaf. Here I can add even a couple strokes from this side. Also, I will show you what we can do here with flowers, but now I will add just the leaf, and I will add strokes from both sides. Don't forget that the paint should be really fluid, should be really liquid. Don't forget to add water if needed. So I hope you get the idea. Where you don't have room, you just add single strokes. When you have room, add more details like leaves. Yes. Okay, a little bit more details. Let me know if I should wait for you, if you need more time. Okay, now I will go with this part because I didn't finish it, didn't complete it. Okay, a few more leaves. Okay, here it's up to you. At the end you can add also this kind of leaf, or you can leave it like this. It's, again, be creative at this point and feel free to add what you think better in this case. Are you done?
Yes.
Yes?
I don't know if it's done. What is the definition of done? But it looks beautiful.
Okay, what left? We will add small dots and I will tell you where to apply it. Okay, I also think that I'm done with small leaves and small details. Okay, so the question about cat brush. Oh, yes, you can find. You cannot find on Amazon. Yes, it's true. Yes, sure. I will wait a little bit. For next stage, it should slightly be dry. Next stage we will use again cat and swab, and we will use dotting tool. This dotting tool you can find actually now in any art store, or also you can find in a nail store. This tool. We will decorate with cat and swab the center of the flower, and with small dots we will decorate all onion flowers, and also we can add dots to the bigger flower. Should we wait a little bit?
Yes, let's wait.
Okay.
I just don't want to add extra details because it's already full of colors and love.
I like your work, so everything is very great. At least look from the distance.
Everything requires practice.
Yes,
Practice and dedication and repetition, and only in this case you can master.
Yes, actually all the small details, change the pattern completely, and it brings more beauty to Petrikivka art. Yes. Okay, so let's start with dotting. For the center of this flower, we will use, again, we will repeat, we will use Catton's web, and you can use green color, or you can add a little bit of yellow and make the green color slightly brighter. I think it will look a little bit better. I mean, it will look brighter, so I will mix what leftovers I have. Just so as you can see, I have more bright green, and I use cotton swab, as you see, and will apply it dot to the border of black and yellow. Okay. And now you're welcome. Okay, and next step, we will use yellow. I will add fresh yellow because I don't have a clean one. Do you have the dotting? Yes, you do.
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Okay, so 4 dots. I'll tell you how my way to do this. Usually I start from the center of the flower. I put the biggest dot and then go to one direction. And as you can see, dots became smaller. And same, then again I add paint on dotting tool and then start from other side and go again until the end. In this case, it will looks. It will have. Sorry. Okay. Result what we need to receive. Okay. Let's continue with all onion flowers. We'll return to the main flower if you want a little bit later, but now let's continue with onion flowers. And the last one. Okay. And what we can also we can add small dots on the main flower in the black area, but it makes sense if you really have still have some black area. If you don't have, leave it like it is, but in my case I will add a little bit and will show you how it will look. Just on this part where you have still black lines. It's not necessary, just if you like this element. Okay. Um, okay, I'm done with the main flower. What I can, actually we're almost done. Just I want to decorate a little bit more onion flowers. As you see, we still have here gaps, yes, between petals. And my idea is actually, we have several ways how to decorate it, but I will show you the simple one today. We still have this light green, so we can do, we can use same dotting tool, and we just add several dots. If you have room, we can add 2. As you can see, sometimes we can, if you don't have room, we can add just 1. So here it's up to you. Here I have room for 3. In this case, it will look like completed design. Yes. Okay, now are you done?
Almost.
Almost. Okay. I'm done with my picture. So if you have any question, please let me know, and I will be happy to answer and to help you. Okay, you can join me. And you can show your work. Okay, let's make this. Actually, we don't need this anymore. Okay. So as you can see, we can show both of our paintings. Both of them look nice.
Oh, thank you. So I just wanted to show that, you see, my main mistake was to make this big flower not big enough. Because as you can tell on Katerina's, this is the main focus that brings the attention. And mine, it looks okay, but it's something that I will do better next time. And another thing that Katerina's elements are closer together.
To each other?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I have a lot of room. It's nice because
It's unique. Yes.
it's unique.
Okay, you
because
have.
it's mine, yeah. But at the same time, you see how complete the composition of Katerina's painting looks.
You have these gaps just because your flowers is not big enough. Like you said, it's not big enough for the main flower, and then this flower became smaller as well. Yes, that's why you have big gaps. It's not a problem at all. You just have to apply, like Nelly did, more small details. That's all.
So what I'm trying to say that, you know, like, this is the ideal world, this is the real world, where you make your own painting and you add your own details, you focus on yourself, and when painting, you know, become a little bit happier.
Okay, let's answer. How do you erase guidelines? You should erase after a minimum 2 hours when it will be completely dry, or even more. Did we miss something?
Yeah, we did. So we will start answering the questions one by one because there are numbers. So just be patient with us. I will quickly. Okay, so the question is.
Notice that my paint is not very orange. I will want better paint next time.
Okay. Thank you, Gerardo. Коли висохне, чи треба буде чимось покрити? So this is a good question.
Actually, yes, you can cover with varnish, but honestly, it's not necessary, especially if it's just your first painting and you don't have a goal to sell it. Because acrylic it's already paint which don't need actually a varnish initially, but if you want, you can apply it later when everything will be dry. You will be happy with result. Yes, you can do this. And if you need advices about varnish, I also can put what I use usually in Facebook group. So join Facebook group.
Okay. Wait, that was good. In one of your petals, you use 3-4 colors. Those look amazing. Can you please show a petal like that?
Okay, it's the same technique like I show you with two colors. But when you use three or more colors, it just every second color should have less amount of paint on your brush. That's all. And if you want to, more deep knowledge in Petrikivka art, I have two courses. Actually, I have three courses. And second course, it's advanced course, and it's about more interesting tricks like this, like how you can use more complex colors.
How often do you need a new cat brush?
I paint a lot. As you know, I paint every day, sometimes minimum 3 hours, sometimes 8 and 9 hours per day. So my cat brush lives around 3 or 4 months. But it depends how often you paint, of course. And be careful with cat brush, because it's really a tender brush, and you should clean it with soap each time after you paint. And if you even don't paint for a couple minutes, just put it in water and leave it. Don't give a chance to acrylic to dry on your brush.
Okay, so what is the reason of covering the canvas with the white color prior painting?
Several reasons. First of all, it will be easy to erase anything on your canvas. I mean, if you did any mistake, you can easily erase with water or with baby wipes. Second, and even more important reason, your paint will look much brighter on white background. Yes.
Okay, if there is any other place in US to buy it from, shipping charges are quite high, along with the cost of brush. It turned to quite expensive thing.
Yes, it's expensive brush because it's handmade, and it's cat fur. So obviously, it's not a cheap element. But I will send a discount code to all students who participate today, and with at least I think it will help.
It will be better.
Yeah.
So Gerardo is asking, who won the competition? I bet a lot of money on Nelia. Thank you, Gerardo. Okay, so beautiful, thank you. Чи потрібно обробляти Okay, so we kind of answered this question. If the canvas should be covered with anything prior painting, yes, it should be. It's recommended to cover it with white paint. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Vita. Yes.
Yeah, for nice words. Okay. Cat brush is available. Is anywhere from India cat brush is available?
Cat brush, it's a new brush for Petrikivka art. Petrikivka art, it's Ukrainian art, came from small village Petrikivka. And at that time, people used just what they have at home, and they had cats. That's why we have this unique cat brush. In India, actually I have a lot of students from India. They also order from me brushes, or you can create by yourself the brush. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for nice words. I'm still drawing at the outline of the spot in the center. Okay.
It's totally fine, because everyone has a different speed, and of course sometimes you need more time, so totally fine.
What brush could be a nice substitute for the cat one?
I tell you honestly that I use cat brush. But I know some Petrikivka artists who paint without cat brush at all, and they replace it with any round brush. Just they use size 2 or 3, and really sharp tip you should have.
Yeah, the unique feature of a cat brush that it keeps the shape. So if when you put it into the paint, it remains the same while you add the strokes. That's what makes it unique, because there is no other fur that keeps this shape. So that's why cat brush is highly recommended. Okay. Katerina will make several posts in Facebook group regarding
Yes, just to remind me if I forget anything, just message me on Facebook and to the group, please, and I will send you the link or.
Okay, Oksana is asking, please tell how to draw a bigger Kalina. Oh, I think Katerina will answer, but I think with this tool, where is it?
Yeah, I will show you. Okay, big Kalina is just difference with tool which you use. Initially in Petrikivka, people use just fingers, so you can do Kalina with fingers, and you will have pretty big size of berries. More tiny way, you can use cat and swab if you need, for example, I use cat and swab when I paint on Christmas ornaments or on small canvas. But now I prefer use this tool. I found this in Michael's, it's a store in Canada and US, and they have different sizes, so you can use slightly smaller or huge actually even. So it's just question about tool.
Okay, thank you so much. I love what you did for free. It really motivates me to continue practicing after. Okay, so
Thank you.
this is the main idea of this master class. Katerina wants to make Petrikivka art popular, and we try to make it affordable and easy to reach for everyone from the entire world, right?
Yeah.
So the idea of making it popular not just because it's Ukrainian heritage and it's important for us as we are Ukrainians, right? It's also important for people to focus on themselves and to give them this idea that they can create, they can do something better for themselves to make this world a better place. So please keep practicing, keep watch the YouTube videos of Katerina. Of course, if you want, you can always get our workbooks, because in that workbook we have the detailed explanation on what to do, how to do, step by step, everything that you saw today.
Sorry, I interrupt you, but we have two kinds of books which are really useful. One kind it's called Creators Roadmap, when you can paint by your own picture on the cover. Yes, and second one.
I will bring one.
And second one, it's a completely different idea when it's like, actually initially it's just for beginners. Wait a second. Yes, sorry, we didn't prepare this. But it's really important to understand the difference, yes.
So this one, it's Ukrainian, but anyway.
Yes, we have actually in Ukrainian and in English. Here, it's like, as you see, it's just exercises when you can practice each stroke, and then you can apply it to
the paintings.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is a digital guide. So basically what you do, you just print the page and practice as much as you want to, right? So like any of the pages can be reprinted, and like I personally struggle a lot with the lines, for example. And so you see for the cat brush, for example, this is the example in color, and then you just practice. So keep practicing.
Now we have a lot of options. We have these books. I have online courses. So if you want, you can have more deep knowledge about composition, about color combination, about cat brush technique. I have separate course. So many options.
Yes, okay. Lydia Style, thank you, so nice words, thank you. Okay, so can you show this dotting tool, right? The dotting or this one?
Okay, actually all of this is dotting tool, but the main difference, this dotting tools is just for small dots. I don't know, I hope it's visible. This tool you can find in any art store or nail store, because also nail artists use this. And second tool, it's like an option how you can replace cat and swab for Kalina.
Okay, thank you so much. It was a great workshop. Thank you guys. We enjoyed it. I enjoy it personally. You see, now I have a free painting. Yes, thank you so much. I hope you will keep practicing and enjoying Petrakivka art.
Yeah. Did we cover everything?
I think so. Yeah, it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I think so.
Okay.
If you missed anything, please feel free to join our Facebook group. We will send I think you will send the link.
Yes,
Yeah.
and please share your paintings with us. Yes, share the result
Oh, yeah,
of the
yeah.
masterclass. Yes, because I'm really curious to see what you created.
Yes, in Instagram, Facebook.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, everyone who joined me today, us today. Yes. So thank you, and I hope to see you next time.
Yeah.